Now at 8:30, neighbors are finding new ways to honor a murdered Richmond police officer as the community prepares for a large farewell.
And a Kentucky police station is the scene of a pretty big heist. We'll tell you what the thief got away with.
And some changes are coming for a new and busy Lexington intersection.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and happy Sunday to you. I hope it's been a great weekend so far. I'm Michelle Chamberlain.
And I'm Sean Moody, and fall is making a pretty strong claim out there right now. I walked outside and it was one of those where you can finally start to see your breath in the air hanging a little bit.
But you can't be mad. We had 70 degrees last week. We had a nice week. So
we've been pretty spoiled.
Yeah.
Let's check in with Mike Linden right now over in the First Alert Weather Center, and it'll get a little bit warmer today, huh?
That's what we hope, Sean and Michelle. Of course, the pendulums swing back in the other direction. I'm already out of coffee this morning. We just have to try our best to warm up, because if you have to be outside, temperatures are quite chilly. The low 40s and upper 30s as we get your Sunday morning started. A few spots worth pointing out: Boyle County, Madison County, Montgomery, and how about Laurel County, 38, 39 degrees. That is chilly. Southern Kentucky, though, still holding on to some 40s out there, and the cloud cover is peeling away. Of course, that has made for the chilly start, but that should also make for a relatively nice looking afternoon as well. But today looks like the last quiet day of the next few, because coming up in about 10 minutes, I'll take you through the work week ahead and show you an active week of weather that could include strong to severe storms by the middle of the work week.
Thank you so much, Mike. Now, it's been a tough week here in Richmond, Kentucky, and Lexington and all over. Communities across the Bluegrass continue to find ways to honor fallen Richmond police officer.
Now, Officer Daniel Ellis died Friday morning, days after being shot in the line of duty. There will be a special service to honor Officer Ellis this morning at Eastside Community Church there in Richmond. His upcoming visitation and funeral will also impact schools in Madison County. WKYT's Mike Byer is live in Richmond with our top story.
Good morning, Sean and Michelle. The community of Richmond continues to show their utmost support for fallen police officer Daniel Ellis. As you can see behind me, his squad car, which still sits out front of the Richmond Police Department, is full of items from people that just keep dropping off. Actually, a few people were just out here a few moments ago placing more items on the police car. For those who don't know, Ellis was a 2005 graduate of EKU. The university will hold both his visitation and funeral service this week, which will be open for anyone who would like to pay their respects. His visitation will be held on Tuesday from 2 to 8 p.m. at Alumni Coliseum. His funeral service will follow on Wednesday morning at 11, also at Alumni Coliseum. All Madison County schools will be closed that day, along with EKU. Now, if you can't make it out to either of his services, there's other ways to show support. As Sean and Michelle mentioned, there is a prayer service this morning. It will be held at Eastside Community Church in Richmond beginning at 9 a.m. Also, this Monday through Wednesday, Ace Hardware in Richmond will be giving away free blue light bulbs to anyone who would like to show up and pick one of those up. They're just asking that you make a donation, which will go towards Officer Ellis's family. In Richmond, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Thank you, Mike. Now, it's not just in Richmond where people are honoring Officer Ellis. People and police and first responders gathered in Irvine on the steps of the courthouse last night to pray for their fallen brother.
I don't like an occasion like this to bring people out where everybody gets together, because this is really a very sad occasion.
Sad. And Officer Ellis was also honored on the gridiron. He graduated from Eastern Kentucky University in 2005. There was a moment of silence before Saturday's home football game. In a touching moment, thousands of fans showed their support for Ellis's widow, Katie, who took the field with officers by her side.
And as we mentioned, visitation for Officer Ellis is Tuesday at 2 o'clock at the EKU Alumni Coliseum. His funeral will be on Wednesday morning at 11, also there at EKU. And because of that, EKU is canceling classes at all campuses between 4:45 on Tuesday afternoon and 4:30 Wednesday. All Madison County schools will be closed Wednesday for the funeral. We've got those details and, of course, complete coverage of this story over at our website, WKYT.com.
A paramedic is still in the hospital after a terrible accident in Jessamine County. At last check, John Mackey was still listed in critical condition. He was hit by a car Thursday night in downtown Nicholasville. There will be a prayer vigil for Mackey tonight at 5 o'clock outside the Jessamine County Courthouse. Here's kind of a crazy story. You might expect a police evidence locker to be what? About the safest place in town.
Yeah, you would think so, but this is wild. Apparently not so much in Shelby County. Someone stole $30,000 among some other things. Police say someone broke into it and stole guns, drugs, and 30 grand cash from the Simpsonville Police Department. There are surveillance cameras there inside the police department, and police say theft cases there in Simpsonville are up 150% ever since the outlet shops of the Bluegrass opened last year. Interesting correlation. A Kentucky car lot owner indicted on charges he had sex with a juvenile has been arrested in Tennessee. Gallatin police arrested Randy Huff on a fugitive warrant. Huff owns Southside Auto Sales in Bowling Green. He was indicted last month in Warren County on 2 counts of unlawful transaction with a minor and 2 counts of promoting a sexual performance by a minor under 18.
After having brain surgery, a former Louisville basketball player's condition has worsened. Kyle Keurig just had a tumor removed from his brain in Europe. The university says swelling in his brain has increased, and he is now on a ventilator and set in a hospital in Barcelona. Keurig plays for a Spanish professional team. He helped lead Louisville to the 2012 NCAA Final Four.
Yeah, best wishes to him. Heads up if you drive in or through Lexington. A busy intersection is about to get a new traffic signal. The light at Citation Boulevard and Greendale Road will be activated tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. You might remember this intersection. It opened in September without a traffic light, but after several crashes there, the state's transportation cabinet decided that a light could help make that intersection safer. It is 8:37 on your Sunday morning, and coming up,
yeah, the biggest new trend in housing is really small. Coming up, a look inside tiny homes and how you can try out the tight spaces.
Active weather holding off at least for one more day. It's chilly outside this morning, but will it warm up this afternoon? I'll take you into the middle of the day coming up.